Hey, Adam Dukes here. Welcome to Dadpreneur TV, episode number 66, Monday morning. I apologize, misquoting. This came up in a Facebook group this morning. A lady posted how to avoid entrepreneur burnout or creative burnout, she said. Got a huge discussion going. A lot of people talking, giving back tips and things like that on what they do, what they've done to kind of avoid the burnout. I think everybody goes through it eventually at some point. And I went through it. I think I go through it a lot, or it's common, I should say. And so my advice was, and some people liked it, was you don't have to work 24/7, 365. You don't have to hustle your face off. You don't have to grind all day. I know a lot of people talk about that, and Gary Vaynerchuk's kind of a big one. And I myself am a huge Gary Vaynerchuk fan, although I disagree 100% with the work, hustle, 24/7, 365. I just don't agree with that. I think he'll regret it when he's 60, 70, 80 years old. He missed his kids growing up, things like that. That's just my opinion. So I'm not I'm in it for the lifestyle. I'm not in it for hustle, grind. So I think that's a big part of it, is everyone thinks you have to hustle. I see these people posting in these Facebook groups Saturday nights, Saturday evenings, Sunday mornings, Friday nights, things like that. Who's up grinding? Who's up building a funnel? Who's up doing this? Who's up doing that? Who's working this weekend? No days off, and everyone, me. Those are the same people, like within 6 months, that are super frustrated, or they give up, or they throw the towel in, or they change course, or change business ideas. They get burned out, and it happens. I had a coaching student probably 3 months ago. He is like, I love this stuff. He's in Florida. He had texted me, I don't know, here in Vegas it was like 9:30. I think it was like 10:30 actually. And I was getting ready for bed, and I'm going, Tom, what are you doing up? It's 1:30, and he works a full-time job actually. He's a Marine in Pensacola, Florida, and he gets up early in the morning. I think it was 1 or 1:30 his time, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I love this stuff. He was, I think, about 4 months into it. He's like, I love this stuff. I could do it all day. I could do it till my eyes bleed. I'm up 1, 2, 3 in the morning figuring things out. And I'm like, man, don't do that. You're going to get burned out eventually. I understand the newness of it, and I was the same way for the first couple of years, but then you end up hitting a wall and you just get completely burned out. So my advice that I gave in the Facebook group was, you don't have to work 7 days a week. You don't have to work 24 hours a day. You don't even work 10 or 12 hours a day. Honestly, I don't know there's science to back it up. You don't get, I don't know what it is. Over 4 hours in a day, 6 hours in a day, something like that. The diminishing returns, So you don't have to hustle your face off, work 14, 16, 18-hour days, 7 days a week. You got to take time for yourself. Don't feel guilty about it. Again, take time for yourself, exercise, find hobbies, make new friends, but you will hit that wall eventually if you're doing that hustle your face off. So the message basically is, don't feel guilty that you took a Friday night off, or maybe a Saturday off, or maybe a fucking weekend off. I very rarely work on the weekends. I might put in an hour here and an hour there. This past weekend, actually, I did put in some more time. But I set up the laptop at the kitchen table. I'd do a half hour's worth of work. I'd go play with the kids. I'd watch TV. I'd watch some football. 20 minutes worth of work. The kids went to bed. Maybe I'd sit there and do a half hour, 45 minutes. So I actually put quite a bit of time in. Compared to normal, I'd say probably 2 to 3 hours total this weekend. But don't feel guilty if you want to take some time off, or if you're not hustling or grinding, or you see those people so the Facebook groups are the worst. You compare yourself to other people, like, oh shit, I'm not working at 9:30 on Friday night. I'm not getting as much done as Bill is, or Tom is. Take some time off. Take some time away from your business. It's the best thing for you. So that's the message for today. Thank you. And yes, I do need a haircut. That's kind of the reason I haven't been doing these shows, is I'm embarrassed I haven't got a haircut. I will be getting one tonight.